To me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Yuri Ruiz leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That one hit to right. Squeezes it. One away. So up next, Brent Rooker. Recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
That missed. That's a ball.
Saved in second, and he easily steals the bag.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He went 1 for 5 back on Wednesday. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Outside. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Rooker stands at first with 1 out.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got
well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go on to inning number 2. It's the A's 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Brown at the plate.
Brown.
Check swing, called strike. On the ground to the left. Handles, throws to first, 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. DeYoung went deep in his most recent game.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Max Schumann in the box now. No balls and a strike. Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Next offering is downstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The A's strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the third, and now the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Ruiz, in his 4th year, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Low makes the catch, and there's one down.
Up next,
so digging in, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Toss to Naylor, and there's 2 away.
Rooker.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. RBI single his last time up. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Tied up here in the early going. Rooker with another scorching run of play lately. On the ground to short. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Digging in, Zach Geloff. That's the 3rd, and that's a fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Now 2nd and 3rd, and nobody out.
Just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Headed towards the corner. Low, hustling after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, Kim zips it across. There for the out. Runner scores from 3rd. Now, Aldi Young. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That clips a corner.
It's 0-1.
Runner breaks for 3rd. Ball misses.
No, that's out.
Real Mutual throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal 3rd right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base, probably caught him off guard a little bit.
This to third, and that chance handled. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Now batting.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
Next up for the A's, Ivan Melendez. Doubled in his first AB. That just misses. 1-0. Melendez with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out. Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. In the dirt, but kept close.
0-2.
A's leading by a run. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. There's a strike. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Kevin Kelly.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 9 with some decent work in a shorter start.